Welcome back, farm friends. Hey, this isn't a. I'm glad to see y'all. It's late in the afternoon. Yeah, and I thought I had recorded something earlier, and no, I didn't have the button on, and then I never made it back out, and I thought, oh well, I'll just put out a short. But no, never mind. Long story short, Stephanie's a ding dong. But anyways, hey, it's a great day. It's gonna be something very exciting happening tomorrow. That's why I wanted to get out this little video to at least, say finally something is happening, So, yeah, let me just show you real fast what I'm talking about. So you see these sheepers out there. So what I've been doing is I've been feeding them out there instead of feeding them, in the feeder in the afternoon. That way they're eating down all the weeds and stuff too. It makes it really nice. And they did get their mineral tub, and they've been loving that. So that's real good. But guys, the Rackdale shed, tomorrow it gets fixed. Yay! The sheep are extremely happy. I can't wait. Can't wait. So I finally found somebody. I was so happy about it. I was like, he came right out and took a look at it and was like, yeah, I can start tomorrow. That's great. I'm so happy. Yeah, we're gonna get that done, and that'll be the start of it. And he's a handyman, so if there's something else that I need built that I can't do, maybe, have him look at that. Like I said, for my dad, I was having him look down at the culvert down there, He can do that, he said. And we'll see, we'll talk about that. But, yeah, my thing is I'm thinking about the fencing and stuff like that. I wanted to get some of these fence repaired and stuff, too. So that's a good part. So, yeah, so my thing with the Rackadale shed is I want to get it, I haven't him put up support beams, support poles and stuff for it. So that way it'll be all held up and stuff, and then cross beams on it. And then what I'll do is I'm going to come back and I'm going to hang the sheet metal, because I wasn't sure if I was going to do sheet metal or plywood, but I think I'm going to do sheet metal, just like the other one I have. So, and I can do that myself. That's not the problem. Digging the holes is the problem. So yeah, so I'm going to do that myself, and that way it'll be exciting. But yeah, that way we got something done finally out there. My next thing I want to do is I would like to, after I get that built, is I'd like to put a corral around it too, so that way I can lock them up too, and to have two different corrals for them. I think that would be really cool. That way, and then if I don't do that, I'd like to at least get if I don't get the electric fencing or something, so I can fence it off. So if he's got puppies or something, or I have, different sheep that I don't want to run with other sheep at the moment, yeah, I can let them out, the mommies out with just the sheep, and keep the others locked up or something. We'll see. But yeah, pretty exciting. That's what I thought. But yeah, and I'll show you guys all the chickies right now. It's like I said, it's late afternoon. So I got the hose on. So they're all pretty much getting ready to go night-night. But we'll at least go say hi to them. Let me stop. So, Henny, did you hear about the news? I know you did. You were out with me. Yeah, she was out with me when I was talking to the guy. We'll show them tomorrow, huh? We'll show them all about it, huh, Theo? Yeah. And there's the black chickies. They have made a mess of their pen since this morning. They always do. Where's Leroy? Is he in the house causing trouble? Let's see. What's he doing? What is Leroy up to? Leroy, what are you up? Yeah, he's in the house causing trouble. Leroy, come on out. You guys really made a mess of your pen. Really made a mess. I'm not happy. And he's in there. That's why he has no tail feathers. He's always in that hen house causing trouble. They're not allowed to go in there without him. What a nut. There's Miss Soph. Soph, you can't get out right now. There's the babes, the juveniles. We've been extremely lucky so far. We've been under 100 a lot, not got too hot. That's a good part. And but they're saying maybe next weekend that it might hit over 100. There's little man and his girls. I don't know how they dig in that stuff, but boy, they dig like monsters. I got to get in there and get all that shit out. I got to get in there and clean your cage, huh? I do. I need to get in there and just, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. We still got Broody up there on the one. Hi, girlfriend. Yeah, she's still on the eggs. The nut is. I don't know what she's doing up there. No babies yet, though. And then, oh, there's the Easter eggers. And the babies. The babies are out. You babies are out, huh? They're all doing so good. So good. So good. Somebody came up and wanted to say hi. Pip. Pippy Pip Pip. You gonna say hi, Pip? You were just bad at me. So I turned the camera on. Hi, Bonita. Bobo. Miss Diva. Hi. You like your hay on the ground like that, huh? They really do. Surprising. I was really surprised. They really, since I started throwing it on the ground, God, they just love it like that because they scarf it, and that way I know too they're all getting it for sure because I split it up into piles for them. But yeah, it's funny. They scarf it down faster this way than they do when it's in the feeder. But they munch on it all night long, no problem. All day long when I do it like that. But what's good is everything's getting cleaned down up here. Top's pretty much gone. It's gone. It's just the straggling weeds. There's nothing really left. Yeah. So guys, wish me luck for tomorrow. We'll get this all done. We're gonna start early in the morning. And that is what's gotta stop. See what Pip's doing right now? That's the problem. That's why I've got to get, he's gonna put the things on, and then I've got to get right in and right away and put the sheet metal on, because otherwise they'll destroy it right away. Yeah. And not only that, I gotta get the sheet metal on right away because they like the, they have to go in the cool. Yeah. So we gotta get that done. Yeah. So what I think I'm gonna do for sure is, I know on this thing, like you see how it's got the four sides. I think this side here is, I think the side I'm gonna leave open again. I know it gets mucky, but this side that I really wanted to open is the muckiest. So that's why I gotta go with this side open. I'll close that side over there, close the back side, and probably come about halfway with this and figure out what I'm gonna do. Yeah. But what I was thinking, I don't know if you guys, give me an idea on if you have sheep or whatever like that. Should I build like, I was thinking about, since they like to scratch and so much like that and everything, should I build like a thing out here that they can scratch on? Like, like a hitching post, that you have for your horses and stuff, but build one that's not so high that the sheep can go under and rub their back on and stuff and rub their head on. I could have it cemented in, and that way it's not going to go anywhere. I'm just curious. You guys, let me know about that, if that would work. If anybody else has ever done that or anything, just give them something, to where they can itch themselves on. Because that way it'd stop them from itching on everything else. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm going to call this quits for the night. And we can't wait for tomorrow's video. So, guys, give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and definitely comment and let me know. What do you guys think? And cross your fingers for me, okay? You guys all have a wonderful night.